What if I told you that the secret to winning any battle, whether it's war, stress, or your own inner demons, isn't strength, shouting, or rage, but the ability to stand and keep moving when everyone else is falling? Today, we're surrounded by conflict, deadlines closing in, social media shouting, life throwing challenge after challenge. And what do? We argue, we get angry, we give up. But there was one man who never gave up. His name was Winston Churchill. Not just a politician with a cigar, but a man who stared chaos in the face and said, "We shall fight. We shall never surrender." This isn't just a story from the past. It's a roadmap for how to stay motivated and unbroken when the world is against you. Today, I'll share 3 principles from Churchill. Lessons from his life, speeches, and unshakable resilience that will help you never give up. Ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Control your mind. Control the battle. Churchill wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the fastest. He definitely wasn't perfect. He battled depression, which he called the Black Dog. His political career collapsed more than once. But in 1940, when Britain was on its knees under bombs, he said, "We shall never surrender." Why? Because he learned to control not his circumstances, but his mind. A story that proves it. In May 1940, at the height of the war, Churchill became prime minister. The country was in panic. Allies were retreating. The enemy was advancing. His cabinet was divided. Some wanted to surrender. But Churchill did something incredible. He addressed the people and said, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat." These words didn't just inspire. They changed the course of the war. He didn't promise an easy victory. He promised a fight. And he remained calm while others lost their heads. The lesson. Churchill knew the real battle isn't against the enemy. It's against your own doubts. He anchored his mind with routines. Writing, painting, humor. When pressure mounted, he paused to regain clarity. How to apply it? Think of a moment when you were on the edge. A fight, a failure, stress. You wanted to scream or give up. Churchill would say, pause, breathe. Find your anchor. A song, a walk, a cup of tea. Controlling your mind isn't about suppressing emotions, but choosing how to respond to them. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? One small step, and you're back in the game. That's the first step to never giving up. Chapter 2. The Power of Vision. See beyond the chaos. When everyone is panicking, it's easy to obsess over problems. The unpaid bill, the criticism, the fear. Churchill was a master of seeing beyond the moment. He said, "If you cannot change your circumstances, change your view of them." His secret. In 1941, as London burned under bombs, Churchill spoke to school children at Harrow. Instead of talking about destruction, he said, "Never give up. Never, never, never." But his strength wasn't just in words. It was in what he saw. Not just war, but victory, freedom, the future. That vision kept him going, even when everything seemed lost. The lesson Churchill taught: motivation comes from what you see ahead. He didn't get stuck in pain. He focused on purpose. That gave him the strength to rise every day. How to apply it? Ask yourself, what are you fighting for? Maybe it's a dream, your family, the desire to be better. Next time you want to give up, take a step back. Write down your goal. Visualize achieving it. That's your horizon. If a deadline is suffocating you, ask, how does this step bring me closer to my goal? Seeing beyond the chaos fuels your resilience. Churchill saw victory while others saw only smoke. So can you. Chapter 3. The Power of Timing. Choose your moment in crisis or conflict. We want to act immediately, to respond, to prove, to fix. But Churchill knew victory lies in perfect timing. He said, "Patience is not weakness, it is strategy." A story that proves it. In 1940, during the Battle of Britain, Churchill waited. He didn't make rushed decisions. He didn't react to every enemy move. He waited until Britain's air force was ready, until the people were united. And when the moment came, he said, this was their finest hour. Britain endured. His timing was flawless. The lesson Churchill understood. Haste is the enemy of motivation. Sometimes you must wait for the right moment to make the right move. It's not inaction. It's strategic patience. How to apply it? Imagine you're in an argument or under pressure. You want to fix everything now. Churchill would say, wait. Give yourself a moment. Let the emotions settle. If you're arguing, let the other person speak. If you're stuck with a task, take a break. Respond or act when your mind is calm and clear. Like an arrow from a bow. Release too early, you miss. Pull back and wait, and you hit the target. Conclusion. Mastering the art of resilience. Winston Churchill didn't win with strength, wealth, or a perfect life. He won with his mind, his vision, and his timing. His principles, mental control, forward vision, and timing, aren't just lessons from war. They are a blueprint for not giving up in life. Stay clear-headed when others lose control. Keep your eyes on the goal amid chaos. Wait for the right moment to strike. And remember, true strength isn't a loud scream. It's the quiet resolve to say, I will not give up. Churchill walked through hell and came out victorious. So can you.